Shall we begin?
Yes, we shall. Welcome to another session of the Create Your New Life Real Estate session. Create Your New Life Real Estate session. There we go. We're going to have us an abridged version today because, you know, it's spring break and I got to get ready to get up out of here, out of the city. So we ain't gonna be on long today. I'm thinking we might wrap this thing up in about 30 minutes. Originally, I wasn't gonna do one at all, and I just said, you know what, that just don't feel right. Just don't feel right not to do it, right? But I tell you what, I'm not doing one next week because I'm gonna be out. So all next week, I'm out. Now listen, you gotta take breaks. We're gonna talk about that. We gotta take breaks. So again, thank you for joining. Always looking to talk to you guys and show you what's going on, what's in the market, kind of what's happening with the company, as well as always looking for talented individuals to join our organization. We have a high focus on development, and so there you have it. Definitely want to and definitely show appreciation for those that are not a part of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm yet. You guys take the time out to see a little bit about what we're talking about, as well as whether you're looking at it live, whether you're looking at it later. So we definitely want to say thank you. And if you are interested in sitting down and talking about how you can, become a part of our affiliation with our affiliate program or become one of our agents, definitely call this number behind me. Let's set up some time and let's talk through it. All right. So I called this one Spring Break. Why? Because it's spring break, baby. And because, again, we're doing an abridged version today. We're not really going to have a topic, just going to go through the metrics for the business, for the company. And then after that, I'm going to do a little bit of talking about, there's one article I want to talk about a little bit, but not going to keep you long today and let you go, and we'll take it from there. So that's why I called this one Spring Break. The quote did have a quote attached, and to follow with our theme. So this quote has to do with rest. And it says that rest is a fine medicine, right? This is actually a partial quote from this quote is from what's my man? Thomas Carlyle. Thomas Carlyle was a philosopher. He was a writer and essayist. He was a historian, mathematician, and teacher. And the full quote says this: says rest is a fine medicine, which it is, right? We're in an industry where it promotes you working all the time. And then it promotes you working all the time as if that's a good thing. It's not a good thing. So it says, rest is a fine medicine. Let your stomachs rest, ye deceptics. Let your brain rest, you wearied and worried men of business. Let your limbs rest, ye children of toil. That's the full quote. And it kind of makes sense. The guy was born in 1795 and he died in 1881. So that's why we have yees and deceptics, probably a word we're not using before. But the premise is that rest is good. Rest is healthy, right? So that's why I'm disconnecting for a week, because when I come back, I'll be rested. Body will be rested. The brain will be rested. You come back sharper. You come back to where you can hit. To where you can hit the your metrics, right? So it's very, very, very key and very important that we stay on top of it. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into our next part, which has to do with seeing how the company performed for this week. So let's talk a little bit about that. All righty. Let me go here. All right. So we did a lot of production over this last week. So it's like, we get to the tail end of our 60-day cycle, and then we just start shooting for the fences, which is good because it was kind of tight going into this first quarter. Coming out of this first quarter. So, you know, I trust that we're moving into a more active area. You know, we had a tough January and a tough February. So now we're above 6 million, which is a good deal, above 6 million as far as production. So we had, you know, over $1 million worth of production come in last week. So that's excellent. Definitely want to say thank you for all those individuals that contributed to that production. Kim Stubblefield, Margaret Harrison, Jessica Joseph, Mashana Green, Kalima McClure, and Kalima McClure, and Laquana Davis, my favorite agent, obviously. All right, so definitely want to say for that new production, congratulations, ladies, for getting it, working it hard, and putting us in a position to where we can continue to be successful and do what we need to do to hit these numbers. So we had some agents and affiliates that joined, so we definitely want to welcome them. We want to welcome Shaniqua Mitchell. She came through our affiliate, our relationship with HCC as a mentee. So definitely want to welcome Shanique to the organization. All right, let's see, top five. So our top five has had a lot of movement in it, I guess, this week. So we have Laquana, who's still, you know, she brought in some production, so she's still holding strong to her top spot. Mashana brought in Kim Stubblefield and Garland. So it's like our fellas have gotten replaced, which is, you know, it was expected. I knew it was going to happen. I knew the ladies was going to come back strong. I've been giving them a hard time over these last, 3 weeks because it was male dominated, but seems like the ladies are trying to or coming back and taking their rightful spot in the top five. So definitely congratulations, ladies, for being able to maintain and hold your spot and being in our top five. So good job. All righty, let's see. And again, it should give you some inspiration. It should give all of us some inspiration to get out there, do our work with our clients, whether they're buyers, whether they're, if they're buyers, let's work to find them what they need that fits within their desires list. When working with a buyer, you should spend most of your time, the energy and the effort should be spent in diagnosing the buyer, like getting to know them, getting a clear picture of what they're looking for, because that's what you're going to need to help them make the decisions that they're trying to make. If you're not spending enough time to get to know them, what they care about, what's important to them, to get them to move through the smoke and the cloud, because with buyers, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors and clouds going on in their brains too. So you got to help them navigate that and get to the point of this is what really matters. Like, this is what really matters. And there's technique to that. So you got to get there with buyers. With sellers, look, it's about the exposure. It's about identifying, putting systems in place to where you can identify, spend time with the property and identify the best buyer to go after to get it under contract, right? So you got to be intentional with identifying what will be the best fit based on the area, based on the demographic, based on loan products, based on what's in the surrounding. Like, you really got to take it one property at a time, case by case. Very important. So the that is our top five producing agents. So we definitely want to get there. All right, we are finishing up our 60-day cycle for this year, and for this session. So we didn't hit our goal. So it ends today. We did not hit our goal. That's okay though. So what that means is that when we launch our next 60-day session, our goal will still be 5.3 million, and it'll be that until we hit it. So, we are going to hit the goal. Now, we finished out strong. We finished out really, really strong because we were, it was tight. Like last week, we were at 1.3. We were at 1.3 million last week. So, we really finished out really, really strong this last 7 days. And that's a good deal. So, if we're taking out, I really want us to carry that momentum into our next 60-day cycle. And as we carry that momentum into our next 60-day cycle, it puts us in a big, strong position to hit our goal of 5.3 million. So again, it was all about being intense. It was all about bringing in a swift victory. I definitely want you, hopefully you brought that to the table over these first 60 days to really build momentum. That's what it was about, right? And again, we see it. Yes, it's on the tail end of the 60-day cycle, but we see that intensity. We see how people have been putting in the work and the extra work, how we're starting to see the fruits of the labor. So we definitely want to carry that momentum over to our next 60-day cycle when it comes to the Blitzkrieg piece. All right. The one thing that we always do after we end a 60-day cycle is we take a look at how we've performed historically since we've done the first one. We did the first one in 2016. So we're coming up on almost 2 years of 60-day cycles. And you notice how, and it's always good to see where this one falls. So even though we didn't hit our goal, it's the fourth most that we've done when looking at our numbers, right? So our highest was 4.9 and 4.8. That's the second highest. 4.2, third highest. 3.4, fourth highest. So it comes fifth, right? So it's not at the bottom, right? So it was good though, because again, we came in strong towards the end. So it was good that we did that. But again, let's keep pushing it. You know, we can definitely hit our goal. We've gotten close on a number of occasions. So let's go ahead and get over that plateau over this next one when we launch this next one on the other side of March, and we'll take it from there. So again, good job as we finished out Blitzkrieg. We finished it out strong. We finished it out like a Blitzkrieg. So I'm proud. I'm proud of that. Very, very, very proud of that. Okay, so today let's go ahead and start talking about our listing showcase. So the home that we want to showcase today is actually a home that we're doing an open house for. So this property is in Briar Forest. It's a townhome. Very nice, very, very nice property. The biggest deal with this one has to do with amenities, right? So that's why I really want to show those and showcase those on the Create Your New Life. As you can see, you know, it has access to tennis courts. It's close to West Oaks Mall. It's close to the country club. It has, you know, ACC that's nearby. It has a large church, Fountain of Life Christian Center is close to the area. So the area is what is a really solid sell for this particular property. It's in the energy corridor. It's in the energy corridor. The good thing about it is it's very spacious, lots of closet space. It's been totally remodeled, so you can see that through the pictures. It has beautiful double sliding glass doors, which allows you to go and gives you access to the patio and the courtyard. So that's phenomenal. It has you know, the landscaping, appliances. It has all of these unique properties that are surrounding it. So again, we're asking $280,000. The good thing is we actually have 3 units over there. So this is just unit number 60. We have unit number 58 and we have unit number 59. One is 275, one's 255. And you know, when it comes to again us doing this open house, the open house, although it's specific to one, you'll have access, the individuals will have access to all of them. So one of the things that I had planned on doing that I forgot to do, was I wanted to show the open house flyer. And matter of fact, we're going to send that flyer to the group me as well. You know, I wanted to kind of give you guys some ideas of, let's see, give you guys an idea of some other ways to really help. When I talk about that, being about that intention and taking each property as its own, you know, this has something a little bit to do with it as well. So let's make this a little bigger. Okay. All right. So first, let's kind of look at the MLS, see if it's anything that I missed when it came to the MLS write-up. So this is the write-up. I mean, another reason I want to pull this up so I can kind of scroll through the pictures for you a little bit too. Let's think. Let's see. All right, come on, Miss Computer. So while it's doing that, let's see. Let's try it again. Not showing us. Let's see. Let's try it from a different standpoint. More than one way to skin a cat. Let's see. So it's not giving us. All right. So y'all can't look at the other pictures. Well, but here's the, we have the MLS number. So we have the MLS number, so you can see, go to it at your leisure, at your leisure to see it. All right, but I wanted to show you what I'm trying to pull up is, I must have erased it already. All right, so let me just go from right here. Let me have y'all look at me for right now. All right, I want to show you this flyer that we put together. While it's downloading. And again, this is what we're using to do during our pre-marketing strategy. And a couple of sessions ago, I kind of went through how we do that. And, this is kind of the flyer that we're using to when we're going and visiting certain areas. This is the flyer and the brochure that we're taking with us. Right. All right, so here we go. I got it. They come up. And let me show you guys that. There you go. All right, so this is a little broad. We've already had the flyers passed out. I mean, we've already had the flyers made. So, the one thing that with this particular design is we're really wanting to connect different loan products that we have access to. We want to connect these loan products to our particular property. So it's a strategy that we're playing, right? And just like it says in the right hand, if you haven't been able to get qualified by a lender to purchase, we can get you qualified to purchase this house. And then it showcases, we have programs that offer 1% down. We have programs that you can have 100% gifted down payment if that's a challenge. We have programs where you don't need tax returns or no reported income. We have programs where you have foreclosure, short sale, or bankruptcies, immigrant with limited credit and job history, programs for purchasing student, elderly, or disabled family members, no payment for 3 months, no origination or lender fees. So what we're doing is that we're showcasing our connection of if you're having challenges getting approved for whatever the reason, well, we can help you get that done as a way to help us sell this particular property, right? And then we put our little link there. So it's not real wordy. Obviously it has pictures. People like pictures. But the biggest thing that we're pushing is we can get you qualified if you have a unique situation. So now, as we sat down and we went through our pre-marketing strategy, right? Here's an example of the form that we did for this particular property. And we determined, okay, they have Fountain of Life Christian Center. It has 3 excellent schools. You have the mall, you have the country club, we have Cisco Corporation. So tomorrow we have a delegate going out to the area with these flyers, and they're going to visit these areas, and they're going to talk to them and let them know that we have a house for sale in the area. We have an open house this weekend. We wanted to give you information about the house in the event, or we want to put it up. Can we put it up in your lunchroom? Can we put it up, in your teacher's lounge? Could we just leave it at the front desk? Whatever reason, we're bringing awareness of the area to the fact that we have this home. So you have individuals that want to live closer to their job. They don't want to deal with the traffic. You have individuals that would love to be close to their church or close to where their kids go to school, especially elementary school. And our schools, all 4 of these schools are rated 4 with high marks. So, or they may know parents that are trying to get their school into the area. I mean, get their kid into that school and they can't because they don't live in the area. Maybe a great opportunity for them to come live here for less than $300,000 in an area that's close to schools. So that's why we're hitting that strategy that way. So again, just wanted to showcase that particular property. We're doing an open house for it this Saturday. So if you have any buyers that this will be a perfect fit for, definitely bring them by to the open house on Saturday. I believe we're doing it at 11 o'clock. If not, you can call the office and get the particular details where they're going to be there. And let's get it sold. Let's come together and let's get this property sold. It's an excellent. So go check it out on the MLS. Okay, let's see. Upcoming events. No, proprietary programming. Not going to spend a lot of time on that because, again, I want to be done with this in about 30 minutes. So probably in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to be shutting it down. All right, but here are proprietary programming. I definitely encourage you to take advantage of the proprietary programming. Okay, the HCC Mentor Program. So we've had, 2 sessions that canceled our April session, so we're not doing that. No guarantee that I'm going to be able to do the end of semester session, but listen, this program is effective. I already told you we welcomed Shanique Mitchell. She came from ACC. So far, just for this class, just for this particular class, I'm not talking about going all the way back to the beginning, but for this particular class, we have 11 mentees, right? And of those 11 mentees, 4 of them have already become affiliates, right? And guess what? Of those 4 that have become affiliates, there are agents that are connected to them, and affiliates that are connected to them. So as the affiliate, and listen, our affiliates they're able to do transactions, right? They have referrals, they have people that need help. It's a way for us to work with their particular sphere of influence. And as we're helping their people, whether that's apartments or leases or homes, they're able to get that practical training as they continue to prepare for their test. Now, listen, they're not working with them because that's a Class C misdemeanor, right? If you're not licensed. So they're not doing it, but they're connected to us and we are licensed, right? And we're helping them and we're dealing with the client. The people are our clients, but we're able to use it as a learning opportunity for them and they're able to generate revenue. So it's an excellent partnership. What I'm saying to you is that if you're not participating, then you're on the outside because there are agents and affiliates that have referred people that have signed up, that are doing deals, and they're getting paid. Bottom line. So I highly encourage you to take advantage when it comes again, whether that's with ACC, whether that's with San Jack. Right now, those are the 2 colleges that we have relationships with. We have mentees that work with us, right? And we look to have them join our affiliate program. So we highly want to encourage you to partake, get you some additional sources of revenue. All right, we have a happy hour coming up on the 15th, so that's next week. I may or may not be there. Why? Because it's spring break. I'm on break. I'm relaxing. But see, this right here, this ain't like work. I go to Seasons 52. That's a real nice steakhouse. Steak will get me out the house, right? It's in the Galleria area. If you're interested, make sure you RSVP with Nicolette at the office. Come see Norris Akins. He's the owner of Norris Financials. And just come and see what he has to offer, as well as, get you some drinks, get you some eats, and enjoy yourself. So that's going to be next Thursday at 4 o'clock in Westheimer area. The Galleria area. So make sure you RSVP and come out. We do this for you. All righty. So let's see. So like I said, I didn't want to spend a lot of time today. So I'm not going to do the article piece. I'm going to end with, as I'm going to be going out for an entire week, I just want to end with, our core ideology, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, right? We have an idea. Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm stands for something. We're made of the same cloth. We're connected by the same banner, right? We're family. So that means something. This is the thing that separates us from everybody else, right? I wanted to show our values because this is what we do. Like, this is who we are. We exceed the expectations of our clients, customers, and colleagues. When we walk in the door, we're the best. Like, we bring the most to the table. We're constantly positive attitude. We treat and respect one another like family because that's what we are, right? We're continually learning, improving, and operating in the most productive manner. What does that mean? We're always getting better. We're always going further, right? We don't become stagnant. We're of the belief that there is no complacency. There is no not movement. It's like a plant, right? A plant is either growing or it's dying. Like, there is no stagnation. That's the same with you, with us. If you're not growing constantly, continually, then you're dying. Like, you aren't just staying still. Every day we get 1 year older. So it's like, even with us, there is no standing still. Time does not stop. And then the last one is that we're always giving our best, and every day we're making our best better. Always giving our best. Very important. Again, this is what sets us above the bar. And every day we're making our best better, so we can continue to maintain our position as far as setting the bar, right? So I want to end on that for this week. Again, I'm going to be out all next week. So if you need anything, definitely reach out to the office. They're there to help. I'll be back that following week, back in action, and I'm gonna be re-energized, revigorated, ready to continue to knock down walls, baby. Put Brooks and Davis on the map. Put you all in a position to where you can be more successful, create more opportunities for your success, and be the best president that I could possibly be, right? So with that being the case, if anybody have any questions, any coaching that we need before we wrap up, please let's do that. And if not, then we're going to turn the music on and we're going to shut this one down until 2 weeks. Until 2 weeks. All right. So let's go.
Shall we begin?
No, we're going to end because we're out of here. Spring break. Spring break. Now listen, I didn't spend a lot of time talking about the need for you to take breaks, but you got to take breaks. Trust me, you got to take breaks. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Sign up for the happy hour. If you have any questions, call the office. And if not at the happy hour, see you in a couple. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.